more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Good evening, everyone. I am Lloyd Allen, and this is the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Thanks for tuning in. The Bahamas represented at the 148th Inter-Parliamentary Union Assembly in Geneva, Switzerland. Minister of Labor and the Public Service, the Honorable Pia Glover-Roll, led a bipartisan delegation to the Assembly from March 23rd to the 27th to represent the Bahamas in discussions on global and regional peace, gender equilibrium, and climate change. Now, during her address, Minister Glover-Roll asked parliamentarians to look to the West, where conflict is brewing between Guyana and Venezuela over the Guyanese territory of Essequibo, and the crisis of human suffering ongoing in Haiti. Minister Glover-Roll also invited more action on the global stage and within their respective parliaments to address the humanitarian, peacekeeping, and mediation needs across the region. And new highs on the horizon for the Bahamas, as the capital is set to take center stage next February in hosting the 2025 Routes America Conference. Organizers of the premier aviation event selected the Nassau Paradise Island Promotion Board as the next host, with industry experts like Acting Prime Minister the Honorable Chester Cooper calling the selection a game changer.
We are excited about it because it brings all of our counterparts and all of our partners in the same room. And we are able to negotiate with new routes for the Bahamas, discuss trends in the industry. But importantly, these are heads in beds.
Now, Acting Prime Minister Cooper adds the expected economic impact from the conference alone is enough to give tourism professionals reason to celebrate.
There will be roughly 3,000 room nights of very affluent individuals who are chairmen and CEOs and partners of the aviation industry. So not only is it an opportunity to rub shoulders with our counterparts, it's a significant opportunity to build new ambassadors for our country, to spread the word of its magnificence in the world of tourism and aviation.
And a collaborative effort between the Royal Bahamas Police Force, Royal Bahamas Defense Force, and Bahamas Customs Department resulted in the successful execution of a joint operation titled Island Pride. A total of 16 motorcycles and 7 all-terrain vehicles unlawfully imported into the country were seized by Customs Department professionals during the operation, which occurred at the Potterski Dock on Sunday, sometime between 1:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. And safety operations now a part of the regular operations by law enforcement. This as officers are hoping to reduce the number of traffic mishaps and fatalities. A better driving campaign has been launched by the Royal Bahamas Police Force, as the organization is hoping to give more drivers the tools needed to navigate vehicles safely while on the road. As drivers tend to be extra cautious during road checks, Assistant Superintendent Demetria Capron assuring motorists that officers are focusing on common challenges like failure to utilize their left turn lane correctly.
There are signs affixed that tells the drivers that they can turn left, but the persons are not adhering to that. They're going in the lane that's only to turn left, and they're going straight, and so that results in a number of collisions right here at this intersection.
Now, here at the intersection of University Commons and University Drive, Inspector Capron, along with other officers, speaking with motorists on driving tips, and one of them lucky enough to receive a tablet. She explains why.
Miss McKenzie, we observed you right here on University Boulevard. You had on your seatbelt, your car is licensed, your car is insured. Everybody had on their seatbelt, your son in the backseat even had on a seatbelt. And so on this Easter break, we want to give him an early Easter prize, our early Easter gift. And this is a 10.1-inch tablet, a smart tablet that can assist him in his school studies. And we also want to reward you with a gift certificate for a gas voucher. We would just want to say thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really didn't expect this today, but I'm truly glad, and it would be helpful to him during this time while he is in school.
And efforts continue to clean up New Providence, with the latest initiative taking place at a community park in Golden Gates. Fern Carey tells us more.
The Department of Environmental Health partnering with Urban Renewal to warn individuals dumping derelict vehicles and other waste in or near the South Heights Community Park in Southern Heights to cease and desist. Officials have been moving through the area for weeks now, identifying abandoned vehicles for removal. Natalie Ranger of the Royal Bahamas Police Force says almost 30 derelict vehicles were cited for removal.
Last week, Wednesday, we came in this community and we noticed that there were some 29 derelict vehicles within this community. So we contacted Environmental Health, and today we are partnered with them to remove these derelict vehicles.
Environmental officials say abandoned vehicles pose a significant danger as they release harmful toxins and chemicals into the air, soil, and water, which can cause health issues like cancer.
This is a beautiful green space. Who would even think of violating this? But this is a common trend in our country, particularly on the island of New Providence. We have several numbers that persons can call, one of which is 322-8037. That's 322-8037. We're also asking persons to visit the urban centers in their area if they see anything and they wish to report it.
We're here to collect those vehicles that have been identified, and they will in turn be turned over to our haulers who are responsible for crushing the vehicles and having them exported out of country. Some of the vehicles that you may see around us are not as we consider derelict or end-of-life vehicles. Those vehicles will be taken back to the facilities on Harold Road at the Department of Environmental Health Services.
There is also a concern that abandoned vehicles will attract vandals or other criminal activity in our community.
And it seems like the more we move, persons are finding in some cases spaces where they can come and secretly dump one or two other vehicles. So we're asking people to see and say something. If they see something, say something, tell authorities.
The removal of derelict vehicles follows similar action in Angliston last month. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Fern Carey.
And still to come, early morning Easter rush. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. More news in a moment.
The news is brought to you by Folk Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
Hear that? If you listen closely, you can hear the heartbeat of a nation. That unique sound of a great country pounding with colorful history, a rich culture, and unwavering ambition. When you look around, you recognize its pulse. The people who love to celebrate, who identify with triumph, a people who know how to be our brother's keeper. Commonwealth Bank, built by Bahamians, here for Bahamians, Bahamians helping Bahamians.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed any moment can be a KFC moment.
Tune into the 5th Annual Elevation Awards, Saturday, April 6th at 6 p.m. Live on the ZNS TV network from Sandals Royal Bahamian in beautiful Nassau, Bahamas. With live performances by Nishi L.S., Julian Believe, Wendy 242, Sammy Starr, Patrice Morel, Shine Bahamas, Ilsha, Fan Sean, Judah the Lion, Carrington McKenzie, Alia Coley, Oslian Jadort, Sherwin Gardner, Colin Christopher, Davian Chase, and many more. Hosted by Sherelle Roxy Star Duncombe. That's the 5th Annual Elevation Awards, April 6th, live on the ZNS TV network from Sandals Royal Bahamian.
Join me, Sherelle Roxy Star Duncombe, as I host this year's Elevation Awards. because I support the culture, and you should too.
Catch the 5th Annual Elevation Awards Saturday, April 6th at 6 p.m. only on ZNS TV 13.
This government strongly believes in and supports community building. Our inner city programs and facilities provide a variety of educational, social, and creative response systems, all in an effort to enroll and allow opportunities for positive engagement. To encourage this, we're committed to providing safe spaces in community centers.
Greetings, I'm Donovan Rowe, Center Manager for the Fox Hill Community Center, and I'm inviting you to come on down. The program is multifaceted. We deal for the whole gambit from bond, there is homework help, whether it's senior fitness, we have bingos for the seniors. There's a saying that we're gonna plant the seed for a tree for the shade we're not sitting. So this is a place where you can give back because someone gave back to you.
Since 1974, the National Insurance Board has been an income replacement safety net.
But to ensure our future remains secure, starting July 1st, 2024, contribution rates will increase and will continue to be shared by employers and employees.
We will be sharing more information in the upcoming months. But for now, get more details on nibrateincrease.com.
Invest in tomorrow today with NIB.
Because together, we can ensure our financial future.
After 51 years, Popeyes is crashing the wings party with 5 flavors.
Makes no sense it took so long. Crispy outside, juicy inside.
Who are you?
We don't make sense. We make chicken. Y'all good?
Popeyes' new chicken wings make no sense. Marinated in Louisiana spices, hand-battered and flipped, and then we have the audacity to call all 5 flavors fast food? Someone should really say something or order something.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Now available at Popeyes in Nassau.
Yeah. Let's make this moment last forever. With a house, a car, and kids. I love the way we live. I got it covered. BAF has got me covered. So live your life. BAF for life. So live your life. BAF for life. So live your life.
Are you or a loved one under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home health care supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price. And you can even shop online. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you. At the Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street. We also ship to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Call Ports at 377-1771.
The Junkanoo season officially began today with the He Lives Easter Rush taking place here in the capital. The event is now a permanent fixture on the country's Easter calendar. Fern Carey reports.
Scores of believers in Junkanooers took to the streets this Easter Monday to proclaim to the country's premier cultural expression that Jesus lives. The Junkanoo rush out came just hours after the global observance of Easter Sunday yesterday, which celebrates the resurrection of Jesus Christ after his crucifixion and burial, and the subsequent promise of eternal life for those who believe in him. Youth Minister, the Honorable Mario Bolek, noted that the event marks the official start of the Junkanoo season in the country.
We look at this Unity Rush as the first Junkanoo parade of the season. And so I say condolences to all of those families who would have lost loved one in the last year. And so as we celebrate the Junkanoo and also those who would have gone on before us, we say let the parade begin and continue in the 16th year.
Organizer Dr. William Thompson says the parade, which was started 15 years ago, brings a message of hope to the community.
Every Easter morning, Monday morning, we celebrate the lives of those who are in the Junkanoo community who have lost their lives during the past year. So we come now to this celebration time, candles on the table, family members will get a candle and light it in memory of your family person.
Dr. Thompson says preparations are already underway for next year's Easter parade. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Fern Carey.
The holiday spirit was in full effect today as the Kiwanis Club of Pinewood held its annual Easter extravaganza at the Isaiah Taylor Festival Park. President Kelvern Hart Winder says the group invited youngsters from across the Pinewood Gardens community to revel in the event and offer a positive outlet for families.
Today, we celebrate our third annual Easter egg hunt. As an esteemed branch of Kiwanis International, the Kiwanis Club of Pinewood embodies service above self. We embrace the fact that our children are indeed our future. We're elated to work with children, parents, and families within our communities. And today, we serve this afternoon with service, love, care, and passion.
Now, at the event, an abundance of activities, including a bouncing castle, arts and crafts, music, a standalone photo section, and most importantly, the Golden Easter Egg Hunt.
It starts with a hunt, so the eggs has already been placed on the parks. The two children that finds the golden egg, they will be awarded an Easter basket, those two beautiful baskets.
And Change Ministries International distributing brand new shoes to about 1,000 people this Easter season. Pastor Cameron Cornish says over the years, a number of Bahamians have been living without the basic necessities, and so this ongoing outreach is an avenue to assist in providing the help they need.
We did shoes for our back-to-school giveaway where we had single mothers came literally with tears rolling down their eyes and say, I didn't know where I was going to get the money from to get my child a pair of shoes to get them back in school. And so we want to put a child in a pair of shoes, not just to get them to church, but to get them just throughout the course of their life.
Police Fire Services also giving back to the community this Easter season. Working in conjunction with several partners, the agency hosted an event on Anglerson Park, interacting with young people in the community and providing essentials for area residents.
We conducted an initiative where we would have given out packages, care packages, as well as clothing items to the community. Ourselves partnered along with EMS, Bahamas EVAC, Nautilus, BAMSI, and a few other public sponsors all partnered together to make this event possible.
We still have more news to come. Stay with us.
Tourism today. Bahamas tourism today.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, the Honorable Chester Cooper, announced the opening of the Tourism Development Cooperation Incubation Center, which aims to support emerging Bahamian businesses in the tourism industry.
Tonight we stand at a significant milestone for our country with the opening of this pilot project of the Tourism Development Corporation's Incubator, a collaboration with Innovate 242 to establish the Bahamas as the center of innovation of the Caribbean. Ladies and gentlemen, the incubator program is designed to support emerging businesses by offering rent-free space for 6 months, followed by subsidized rent-free for another 6 months. This approach helps to identify and nurture businesses with growth potential, providing them with a launching pad for future success. So even though the entrepreneurs here selected are from a choice of more than 100, we emphasize that this is only the beginning for them. It's our hope that with this support, they find their sea legs and move into storefronts of their own, creating a pathway for more entrepreneurs to be developed. We are providing a space for young Bahamian entrepreneurs 6 months rent-free so that they will expand and so that they will grow. What you're witnessing today is a testament to the power of the TDC and the Tourism Development Fund to build lives, to drive sustainable growth and economic prosperity for Bahamians.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Joshua Robbins, and this is Tourism Today.
In 2023, over 9 million visitors came to the Bahamas, the region's leading tourism destination. That's why tourism is everyone's business.
Paradise is not only found in Nassau, but throughout our 16 island destinations.
That's why tourism is everyone's business.
Over 400,000 Bahamians depend on our tourism-driven economy.
That is why tourism is everyone's business.
It's the passing on of our traditions and our cultural heritage to the next generation.
That's why tourism is everyone's business.
Tourism is everyone's business.
From the straw we plant, to exploring our Bahama blues, to experiencing the greatest show on earth. No matter who you are, we all have a part to play in our tourism industry.
This is our country.
These are our islands.
This is our home.
That's why tourism
is everyone's business.
In the Yellow Elder Garden, Ali and her cousins listened to Grammy share tales. The 70s so sweet, with themed costumes and dancing feet. Then came the brass, reaching new heights. A symphony of Bahamian nights. The 2000s, the Yellow Elder, a symbol of pride. Grammy's legacy in view as Ali dances in her Yellow Elder costume. We are alive.
Tune into the 5th Annual Elevation Awards, Saturday, April 6th at 6 p.m. Live on the ZNS TV network from Sandals Royal Bahamian in beautiful Nassau, Bahamas, with live performances by Nishi LS, Julian Believe, Wendy 242, Sammy Starr, Patrice Morel, Shine Bahamas, Ilsha, Fan Sean, Judah the Lion, Carrington McKenzie, Alia Coley, Osley and Jadort, Sherwin Gardner, Colin Christopher, Davian Chase, and many more. Hosted by Sherelle Roxy Star Duncombe. That's the 5th Annual Elevation Awards, April 6th, live on the ZNS TV network from Sandals Royal Bahamian.
Join me, Sherelle Roxy Star Duncombe, as I host this year's Elevation Awards. Because I support the culture, and you should too.
Catch the 5th Annual Elevation Awards, Saturday, April 6th at 6 p.m. only on ZNS TV 13.
Since 1974, the National Insurance Board has been an income replacement safety net.
But to ensure our future remains secure, starting July 1st, 2024, contribution rates will increase and will continue to be shared by employers and employees.
We will be sharing more information in the upcoming months. But for now, get more details on NIBrateincrease.com.
Invest in tomorrow today with NIB.
Because together, we can ensure our financial future.
Get ready
ready for an unforgettable weekend at Agri Expo 2024. It all goes down on April 12th and 13th at Gladstone Road Farmers Market. Bring the whole family for a farmtastic experience. Meet local farmers, artisans, and savor delicious food. From competitions to forums and activities for the kids. There's something for everyone. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just curious about where your food comes from, there's something for everyone at the Agri Expo. It's something you don't want to miss. See you there.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code. Select your payment amount and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
Bahamas Electrical Workers Union staff turned to prayer in the midst of an uncertain future Thursday. The union held a lunchtime prayer meeting in the staff parking lot of BPL Blue Hills headquarters. The show of solidarity comes amid ongoing concern over what Union President Kyle Wilson has said his government's plan to enter into a public-private partnership with a local and foreign entity to manage transmission, generation, and distribution at the power provider. Now, although government has said there are no plans to privatize or lay off staff despite its effort to improve BPL, the union remains concerned about negative impact on employees. Speaking with the media during that meeting, President Wilson explains, while industrial action is not off the table, the union wanted to try another tactic of showing its discontent.
Unity is strength, right? And we have to show that we are still strong. We show that we're still unified as a body and holding hands together. And so we are to comfort each other in the uncertain times and look out for one another and to remind each other that we are here for each other.
Health enthusiasts around New Providence gathered at the Bahamas Convention Center for the inaugural Health is Wealth Expo and Fair hosted by Medical Concierge Services. The fair highlighted innovators in the health space while discussing topics partnering to maintain a healthy lifestyle, such as the physical, mental, financial, and even spiritual components. Keynote speaker Dr. Denotra Archer Cartwright shares what message she wants individuals to take away from the event.
So we want people to start putting their health as a priority. We know in this country there's a lot of chronic disease, and we seem to be slipping further and further down into this whole thing of people just dying suddenly, heart disease, all of those things. So we want people to take it seriously, and that takes a holistic approach. That means it's patient-centered, the patient is involved in their health care, and that's why we want people to come out and start doing that.
You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. More news in a moment.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of winter flu right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Atlantic Medical and Life. Good like that.
For all of life's twists, turns, and defining moments, RBC is a blend for all of you.
ESE Distributors, the #1 wholesale beauty supplier in the Bahamas, specializing in hair products, accessories, and makeup. A variety of skin lightening products, Keratone, Natural Bright, Paw Paw, and personal toiletries.
like soaps, creams, lotion, and oils. Hair products like Got2b, Red One, and everything in the Morphos line. And lots of hair. Afro Kinky, 3X Ghana, crochet hair. We deliver and ship to the Family Islands. ESE Distributors, located on Soldier Road opposite NCA.
Fishing taking center stage on Cut Island this Easter holiday weekend. And as our Desmond Saunders tells us, the youth were not left out.
7 young anglers from the Old Bight High School all made their way to Smiths Bay over the weekend, all competing to catch the biggest fish in the annual Cut Island Fish-Off.
Just wanted to have fun. I want to have fun today. I plan on coming back for the trophy. For fishing.
I went for first this year, and besides, I just love the water on the whole.
I just wanted to go fishing and have a good time. I like the fish because my daddy used to take me out on the boat when I was younger a lot.
The young students vying for first, second, and third spots, and of course bragging rights. The event providing an opportunity to connect with their friends and experience the outdoors. But young defending champion Tyrone Rolls sees it as a jumpstart to enter the lucrative fishing industry.
This kind of business make money. What you doing with fishing, that make money.
Event founder Nathaniel Gilbert says the event provides a great opportunity to introduce students to sports fishing.
It's a learning experience, and I want the young men and women, if they wanted to learn how to get into fishing, how to fish, because it's a profitable, very profitable industry. And the fishing industry has so much potential that we can be on the top, and we should put it in the school. We should have a curriculum in the school where we teach the kids how to fish.
With their fishing rods and gear in hand, the youngsters threw their lines and baits in the water to hurl their catch. After 4 hours, it was the race to the finish line, judges taking note of the length and size of their catch. And at the end of the day, top contender Tyrone Roll captured the overall prize. Ramon Knowles walked away with a scaling fishing medal. You did it again, victorious.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel?
I feel good that I come back for the second year. I went.
How did you learn to scale fish? Who taught you how to scale fish?
My daddy.
How was it overall for you going on in the waters?
It was all right. It was nice.
Plan on coming back next year, entering?
Yes, sir, because he said they have the diving.
Regardless of the catch, Gilbert says these young fishermen are all winners. Participants presented with cash prizes and fishing gear for their efforts. With the passion and fervor demonstrated by these young anglers, the future of our fisheries sector looks bright and promising. Here with my cameraman, Stefano Johnson, Desmond Saunders, Smiths Bay, Cut Island, the Bahamas Tonight.
Well, great story there, Desmond. Well, it's time now for a check on Family Island weather with Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Lloyd. We have partly cloudy skies outside of our studios. Temperature at 77 degrees, the relative humidity 61%. East-southeast winds at 6 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,019.4 millibars. That is 30.10 inches. And your temperatures around the Family Islands this evening: 76 degrees in Marsh, Abaco, Green Tool Key at 79. 76 in Freeport, Grand Bahama, the Berry Island 77. Alderstown, Bimini 75. 77 in Harbor Island, Rock, Sandy, Neutral 75 degrees, 77 in Fresh Creek, Central Andros. Kemps, Bayside Andros, Black Point, Exuma at 79 degrees. Otterstown, Cat Island, 75. Also San Salvador and Rum Key, 75 degrees. Georgetown, Exuma, 4 degrees up at 79 degrees. 80 in Ragged Island, Clarence Sound, Long Island, Crooked Island, Betsy Bay, McGorna, Acklands, and Matutani, Nagua, Turks and Caicos Islands at 79 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight through Tuesday for the Northwest and Central Islands. Those winds are going to be southeast to south, 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. Low tide takes place at 7:37 this evening, with another low tide at 8:52 tomorrow morning. For the southeast Bahamas tonight through Tuesday, east to southeast winds 12 to 18 knots, wave heights 3 to 6 feet over the ocean. So we're asking small craft in the southeast Bahamas to continue to exercise caution through tomorrow. And then middle of the week, Wednesday, we'll have a southerly flow in the northwestern islands. Those winds will be increasing 15 to 20 knots, wave heights building 4 to 6 feet over the ocean. So caution flags go up for the northwest Bahamas on Wednesday, with a low tide taking place at 9:58 in the morning and your high tide at 3:49 in the afternoon. For the central and southeastern parts of the country, those winds southeast to south also at 15 to 20 knots, wave height 4 to 7 feet, and that means that caution flags will be in place for both the northwest, central, and southeastern islands on Wednesday. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But stay tuned, your extended weather forecast is still ahead.
Want to have your voice heard? Send your letters to the editor to digitalmedia@znsbahamas.com. Share your thoughts on current events or positive stories within your community. That's digitalmedia@znsbahamas.com. We want to hear from you.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best-kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
Health is the greatest gift. That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare, and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health. Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
At Cartwright, our members know that there's a lot to smile about. They know that membership has its privileges. Guaranteed low pricing on every item, every time you shop. Each membership comes with 2 cards. That's one for you and a free card for a member of your household. Gold card holders earn an annual 2% rebate up to $500. Cartwright members get discounts at other participating businesses. So that's a lot to smile about. Whether it be clothing, appliances, home goods, or groceries, shop at Cartwright, where membership truly has its privileges.
This year, we were proud to introduce our theme, Under the Sea, and bring awareness to the importance of sustainable fishing and conservation of our amazing marine resources like lobster, the Nassau grouper, and conch. Moving forward every Boxing Day, the group will focus on a new cause as aligned with our key brand pillars and engaging an iconic Bahamian musician to create and perform a song to promote that cause.
March
March into super value and quality supermarkets today for great savings like Rainbow Corned Beef, 12-ounce, new low price, $2.19. Country Barn Mayonnaise, 30-ounce, $3.75. Mullis Ready Cut Macaroni, 16-ounce, $2.19. Boneless chicken breast, $2.99 per pound. Romaine Hearts, 3-pack, $4.79. Shoppers are marching to save at super value and quality supermarkets.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Good evening, all. Hope you had a great Easter Monday so far. I know Team Bahamas, they are having a great CARIFTA so far as they go after 6 straight right in the back of me at the Betty Kenning National Aquatic Center. For more on that, here's Shane Stubbs.
Team Bahamas continue building momentum toward title number 6 on night 2 of the CARIFTA Aquatics Championships. At the end of the night, the reigning champions had a combined total of 525.5 points. The Cayman Islands sit in second place with 341. Trinidad and Tobago ranks third with 317. And it's a close battle between Jamaica sitting in fourth with 255 points and Barbados in fifth with 226.5 points.
Overall, as the coach, I cannot be more happy with these swimmers. Tomorrow is going to be a mental test of strength. Every swimmer, every country has done the same thing. Every swimmer is tired, so there's no excuse, right? Bahamians come out, support. The swimmers, we are doing an outstanding job.
On day 2, Harold Simmons continued his winning ways, securing gold in the 11-12 boys 50-meter fly. He go 1 and 2 with Kriston Joseph, who snagged silver in the competition.
I'm focused and I'm ready to compete to the best of my ability in the rest of my races. My motivation coming into the swim was that last year I didn't do very good, and this year I wanted to do better and make a name for myself in the Caribbean.
However, Joseph would secure 2 gold medals of his own, firstly in the breaststroke and later on that night in the 400-meter individual medley.
It's a pleasure to win the first medals for the Bahamas on the state. It pushed me a lot because I know a lot of people are just supporting me and they want to see me win.
Bernishka Gibbs also struck gold in the girls' 50 and 17 50-meter fly with a lot of gratification.
I thought the race was executed pretty well. I'm very proud of myself. It was a personal best, and I'm glad that I could capture a gold medal and help score points for my team. I wanted to swim much faster than I swam, but that's always the expectations for me. I always set higher standards for myself.
As for the 50 and 17 boys 50 fly, Marvin Johnson Jr. nearly came away with the gold, but he'd have to settle for the silver medal. Elisa Ferguson and Skylar Smith were another duo that provided a gold and silver punch. Ferguson would haul away the gold in the 11-12 girls 100 backstroke, while Smith would hold on to take silver in that race. Ferguson will also pick up her second gold medal of the competition in the girls' 400-meter individual medley.
It feels really great. I'm glad that I got to get the points for my country again for the second time. I just found the energy from wherever to push and finish first.
Harold Simmons would follow that up, grabbing gold in the 11-12 boys backstroke, his 4th individual gold medal for this year's competition. On the relay front, Team Bahamas settled for nothing less than gold in the 11-12 girls 400-meter medley. The 11-12 boys would replicate that performance, snagging a gold medal of their own. At the end of the night, Team Bahamas would have a total of 45 medals, 16 gold, 18 silver, and 11 bronze. Trinidad and Tobago would have captured 29 medals, followed by the Cayman Islands with 26. Barbados and Jamaica would be tied with 19 medals apiece.
It appears that a 6th straight title is just within reach for Team Bahamas, but they've got to keep the momentum going on night 3 of competition. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Shane Stubbs.
Thanks a lot, Shane. Well, they are into the final session of the CARIFTA Track and Field Championships over there in Grenada. Track side is our Amajal Knowles.
Day 2 of the 51st CARIFTA Track and Field Championships in the books, and Team Bahamas adding another handful of medals to their tally. 17 to be exact on Sunday. It would be the field athletes shining in St. George's, Grenada. The gold rush for the Bahamas would start with stellar throws from Tasia Stubbs and Caden Cartwright.
It feels awesome, coming out here. I know I've prepared for this. I've prepared for this moment, and it feels good to execute. And I mean, God is good.
Been practicing hard with Coach Makeup and just had to execute today.
Also striking gold for the second time in these championships would be Joshua Williams, clearing 2 meters in the boys under 17 high jump. He and teammate Claudius Burrows would go 1 and 2.
Last year I only came up with 1 medal inside the high jump. That was a bronze, but to come up with 2 golds, I feel good.
Over in the pit, Jakaya Roll would leap to a new personal best of 5.77 meters to take gold in the girls under 17 long jump.
It was my season best, and I was very happy as I listened to my coach, Coach Sheehan, on teaching me how to jump up.
And after 2 days of intense grueling competition, Kenny Moxie Jr. would take gold in the boys octathlon.
Honestly, it feels amazing. I know what I came here for. I worked hard and I achieved my goal.
Also adding to the Bahamas' medal count will be a silver from Ane Mackey in the girls under 17 shot put, a silver from Vanessa Mackey. Bahamas also adding a handful of individual bronze medals to their tally. Devon Davis in the boys under 17 triple jump, Jalen Stewart in the under 17 shot put, and a 2-way tie in the boys under 20 high jump between Bernard Kemp and Shamar Davis. Finally, to conclude the night would be the relays. The girls 4x1 team of Kiazra Thomas, Kylie Wallace, Kiana Hanchel, and Darwin Dean would finish in second to pick up a silver in 46.28 seconds.
I just know that I had to keep the energy going and to help my team medal to finish off when we started.
Finally, a double bronze in the boys under 17 4x1. And the girls under 20 4x1 to give Team Bahamas 25 total medals as they sit firmly entrenched in second place behind Jamaica. Of course, tonight is the final day of competition. Stay locked into ZNS Television Network for all the race action here at the 51st CARIFTA Games. With my cameraman Ashley Taylor, I'm Amajal Knowles, ZNS Total Sports.
There was also a big fishing tournament over there in Cat Island. Desmond Saunders had his line out, but did he catch anything?
And our overall winner this year is Brody. Come, Brody!
The competitive team fishing aboard the Brody capturing the top prize at this year's Cat Island Fishing Tournament in Smiths Bay. The Brody crew edging out other competitors with 289 points and a $5,000 cash prize during 4 days of intense action on the high seas. 7 boats and over 20 anglers took part during this year's tournament. Teams taking the deep dive in the ocean for the biggest catch in several divisions. Cat Island Fishing Tournament founder Nathaniel Gilbert thrilled over the competition's impact on the fishing industry in the country. He thanked his team and competitors for their support.
It is a good feeling. It is a great feeling. I just want to thank you all again. I want to thank everybody for being so appreciative of the whole event. You know, from we started 7 years ago, we all know where we started from, and you know where we wanted to go, you know where we wanted to reach, and the sky's the limit for everything, you know, you get into. And in order to do that, you just gotta strive for it. You can't, you should not just sit down and wait and hope. You gotta get up and go after it. If you want it, if you want to be successful, if you want it to be a successful event, if you want everybody to be happy, you just gotta go after it.
Kendrick Seymour and his team aboard the Lady BB taking home second place. The crew capturing 284 points. The neighborhood vessel and team claimed third with 194 points. The Gila coming out fourth with 147 points, and the Rectifier taking fifth with 135 points. The second to fifth place finishers taking home over $6,000 in cash prizes. Desmond Saunders, ZNS Total Sports.
And that's going to put a wrap on this Easter Monday sports check. Track and field, swimming, and Cat Island fishing, you were totally covered.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. For selling cars, things get right. They gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
The most important thing in life is family. And whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
Time now for weather.
In our final look at weather, we expect that area of high pressure to continue to dominate the weather for the next few days, and that will take us right into Wednesday. But come Thursday, there's a frontal system heading our way. We expect that to push through the northwest Bahamas. That will bring with it some clouds, some showers, or even probably a thunderstorm. But behind that, we expect another cool down to take place. Tonight, we're going in for mostly cloudy conditions, temperature at 69 degrees, and tomorrow it's going to be a bit breezy in the morning, otherwise partly sunny and pleasant. High temperature at warm 82 degrees, and your extended weather forecast, we'll have pretty much nice weather right into Wednesday, but as we promised you, come Thursday, we'll see some showers in our forecast, and behind that, temperatures now getting into the 60s as of Friday, so the weekend is looking pretty nice weather-wise with some comfortable nighttime temperatures, and the daytime temperatures not too bad as well. Lloyd?
Well, thanks a lot, Basil. Finally tonight, we thought we'd give you one last look at what the 2024 spring break experience here in Nassau was like. Our Corval Pyfrom has more.
So many takeaways from our spring break 2024. The Bahamas is still for many a great place to visit. We heard over and over how beautiful those visiting found it to be.
Oh my God, the water is so blue. It's beautiful and the weather is perfect. I want all of my travelers, I'm going to make sure that I get the word out. Bahamas is safe, it's fun, and it is off the chain.
Man, it's beautiful, you know? It's beautiful, man. You know, beautiful weather.
In the house.
You know, beautiful people, you know, beautiful places. Love it, bro.
This came as no surprise. In fact, it's what we often associate with spring break, libations flowing. These two Barbadians found out the hard way that their beer drinking skills were no match here. When all else fails, though, dancing always helps, even with two left feet.
I'm a rapper. Oh my God. Say what you do. Hey, let's do it. Come on.
And that's how we'll say goodbye to Spring Break 2024. For the Bahamas tonight, I'm Corval Pyfrom.
Well, good stuff there, Corval. Well, that does it for the Bahamas tonight. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. From all of us here at ZNS, I'm Lloyd Allen. Thank you for watching, and good night.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.